Hello, everyone. Yeah, I'm still here. The reason why I said that is, they tried. They've been trying since Halloween. Well, even more. You know, they thought. But anyway, let's get to it. Now, this isn't for everyone, but I'm going to say everyone. Okay? Let's get that clear. First of all, and if it doesn't fit, then I'm not speaking about you. What I was told, I don't know who this is for and who does all this. Okay? Okay. Now let's get to it. Everyone, you know, eh, the stuff that I've been putting up, and you know how I am. I just get different things. I don't know who it belongs to. I don't know whatever. Um and when others, say you're, and I've been saying it for a long time now, that you're getting spirit angry. And not only spirit, you know, it's the underworld too. And when I say spirit, or heaven, that means that everyone. You really do not realize. And I thank all the ones out here that are making it better, and the ones that left whatever it might have been to make their lives better and their families and etc. I am so proud of every one of you around the world, and I thank everyone that has joined my channel and viewed it and etc. As the title says, keep trying, Spirit and God. Ones really do not realize how angry they are. And I just put a video up, something about you fumbled, you're out, or something like that, 3 strikes. I can't remember the name, but it was just recent. Anyway, let's start off with, and it could be 3 different ways how this was done, or 4 ways, sorry. It's a subject that I don't like speaking about, because of this BS that's gone on. When a time comes to vote, I'm talking about politics, when the time comes to vote, then I'll look into it and all that, and I'll go by what, Spirit says. And I already said, they already know who's going to win. I don't know yet, and, it's not for me to say. And it's not for me, it's none of anybody's business who people vote for. That's why it's called, a ballot or whatever, and no one's supposed to know who voted for who. It's like, duh. But anyway, I was doing something and I was told to open up my phone. And I don't know why, I've been getting notifications from ones I don't follow, never seen them before, or whatever. When it's disgusting to go this low with lies, paying people to do something, or doing anything because you feel like you're losing, whatever you do. But, ones also forget God sees everything. And He will. And He is having everything coming out in public. Especially if it's, about, in the politics, who God says is the right one that He chose to be president. The video that came up, and again, like I said, I don't know how it did, but I was told to open it up. And it was someone reacting to, I don't know what it was. It was a float that had the sign Trump on it. I mean, it was blue. I really didn't see his name, but apparently they said that it said Trump. And I couldn't see the person who was chained behind the float. And the person who was, doing the reaction or whatever said that it was supposed to look like whatever how you pronounce her name, Kamala or whatever her name is. So it could be, one of the things is, if that is her doing that, shame on her. And if it was, a black person, because that's what the person who was reacting to it said it was, to say that Trump is a racist or whatever. And if you're supposed to be a Trump supporter, also shame on you to go against and put something up like that. And the other reason, it could be that, I heard, about people, they edit things to make it look like something else. I mean, I learned that back in, I forget when, but, I spoke about it where someone was pretending to be somebody and they put their face on this body, which, you know, but the thing is, I also recognize the body. And that's when I learned about editing. You know, that people can do that to trick somebody. And, you know, I'm also told, you know, about all that. And if Trump, you know, didn't have anything to do with it, or, you know, if he had anything to do with, you know, that float, if it was a float, that he should make a live statement or live whatever to say that he doesn't know who did it, or he had nothing to do with it. And truthfully, so should Kamala, or whatever, how you pronounce her name, Kamala, I think, should do that too. And the ones who did the float should also come out. Because, like I said, if they're supposed to be a true, you know, supporter, why would they do something like that? But to me, for that to be like that, they're not a true supporter. They're trying to sabotage him. Remember, God knows everything, sees everything, hears everything. It's a disgrace what ones will do. And to keep repeating and bring up to say people are racist for whoever. This way people can go against them. You know, that's old now, okay? It's old. Everyone matters. Doesn't matter what color you are, what nationality you are, or what profession you are, and whatever else. Our ancestors solved all that. It's us who should be continuing to bring and, you know, repeat all the good stuff. This way we can make the world better. I mean, learn how to change. There's nothing wrong or scary about changing. And stop living in the past and bringing up constantly and being fooled by, you know, like like, you know, people editing, you know, pictures to make it look whatever. You do know it's not about winning, right? It's about making it better around the world. Every community, protecting one another, working together, not only in our communities, but in, other countries. This way they can work together. How presidents go over to other countries, or they come into our, in the States, and they speak whatever they speak about. They're supposed to get together and help each other and learn each other's techniques, or whatever, how you want to say it. You get what I mean? For everyone's community, and whatever you want to call it, I really don't care, to make it better. I'm telling you, people are really, I've been saying it, you keep trying, and you're really getting, well, not really getting, you got Spirit, God, our ancestors so angry. And these ones aren't going to like how they're going to put a stop to it. And I've been saying that. It's like, you think what they are doing, they think what they're doing, it's going to benefit them or whatever. But you forget also, ones think that, what Spirit and God and heaven, or, the underworld is nothing. Or it's bad. Okay. Hold up. I gotta take care of something. The hell? Whatever. Anyway, I thought there's always interruptions, but anyway, people think that it's bad now, and or this is nothing. Well, that's what they knew these ones would say. They are taking down everyone who chose to make it hard for others, constantly going into Spirit to make problems or to off them, etc., etc. As I said in my other video, 3 strikes, you're out. You fumbled. There will be, there will not be anyone being paid to do anything, to harm or whatever to anyone for them to benefit, or, you know, among other things, which I won't say about, you know, whoever God is referring to. Sorry, I got the hiccups. Oh, I don't know. It's none of my business. I won't ask, and I won't ask who. Whatever I'm told, I put up. So, if you're not doing all this, it's not for you. This is just in general. It's not personal. And I'm just trying to open up everybody's eyes and wake them up. But also, they are even more angrier because of what they, you know, tried on Halloween and All Saints in a bad way. And as I said in my last video, Spirit Council made their verdict. They said they are done with it, and foolish ones who thinks it's funny to continue to lie about whatever or about anyone, do harm to someone, and have innocent ones and animals in the middle of their jealousy, hatred, and childish ways, because they refuse to work together to help themselves, their families, and learn to let go of what don't serve them, instead of to put it onto others because they don't want to deal with it. They, as spirit, want to know, and I said this before, what made you think these ones, you're pushing it all onto them? You know, what you don't want, that they can handle it or have time to, you know, because they have their own to do. How did you come up with all that? And this has been said too, I don't know how many times, and not only with me. What made you think that others can handle more than what they're given? I'm not saying, you know, with me. Believe me, I don't know how many times I already proved that I can handle it. I've been dealing with since I was a baby. And I handled everyone's whatever that they pushed off onto me, blocked me, delayed me, stole from me. Plus my other stuff that it's a daily routine, you know, that everybody has, go to work, provide for their family, clean their house, etc., etc. I already proved that I can handle that. But some can't. I guess like you. But you're pushing it on to innocent ones that at least try. I don't know how and why, that can't compute. I mean, a baby can understand it. There has to be less ignorance. Less assuming how a person is. Especially when you don't even know the person and what people go through. They go through things just like, all of you. Hold up. I'll get back to that. I gotta do something. Hold up. Be right back. And then I'll continue. I have to. Hold up. Okay. Hopefully that's good. Be right back. Hold up. No. Not, Mom. I'm on live. You something? No. No. I said I'm on live. I'm on video. My group. Yeah. What's your group? I'll tell you later. I'm live. All right. Give me a minute. Okay. Where was I? Yeah. But like I said, where was it? Yeah. People don't realize everybody has their own thing. And I did a video before this last video, not this one, but before this one and whatever, two before, about, everyone has their own thing. And Spirit is getting mad that things are being forced instead of being natural by them. I explained all that. Now the thing is, they are also really huge mad that things are being repeated and continue to repeat to try to turn ones against each other. And all I was told was, God said there is in the Bible about going against or trying to have ones against each other, with lies. He said, to look it up. And once I'm done and locate where I packed my Bible, I'm going to look. I pretty much know what he's talking about, but he wants me to look it up. He's not telling me. But anyway, they are so angry about ones getting into other people's business too. And I also said that in my other video about 2 innocent animals. They were put down because of lies from followers that are considered as trolls. I don't know why people have to do that. I mean, platforms, people should know. I mean, these platforms should know who are trolls and who isn't. Who are real people. Instead of, thinking, punishing, I don't know, whoever's creating the videos or whatever, instead of punishing them, who does fake pages, or who the trolls are. I did a video about all that I was told by God that platforms need to, you already know. And, I did notice a difference about, ones who have the check marks. It is different a little bit. I don't know. And, different color. I mean, I guess they got my video. I don't know. But you also know the difference between trolls and real, and fake pages who are pretending to be whoever to ruin them. And usually it's somebody around them or was around them, followers, whatever. And if it is, they are around them, but, or whatever, it's like, while they do all that, but in their faces and under their real names are kissing their butt, how much you support them or whatever, And the reason why I'm bringing now all that up is, when I first started and told what was going on, yeah, it is, you know, with my family, not my immediate family, but cousins or whatever, and, exes, not mine. There's followers that the exes know or got linked up with or whatever. How? I told you. I've been through this rodeo, okay? I know how it is. I also know how it is with, I'll just say, it's not only like, I mean, I just put stuff up, and stuff like that. I am no celebrity. I'm not, this big wig dig, whatever, how you want to say it. I, they attack people like us too, but I know the how it goes. I know what celebrities go through. I know what, artists, well, they're celebrities too, actresses and stuff like that, what they go through. They go through this stuff all the time. And people pretending to be them. Or people, pretend that they, oh, I love you. Oh, blah, 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 whatever, But technically, they really want their money. Or they tried to trap people or whatever. I know how it all goes. So it goes like this, and I'm told to say it. You get into my business, or anyone that I know, it's business. Well, you'll find out. They'll tell me, and I'll just continue to put it up. How it goes. Remember, I grew up with all this, okay? And again, I don't know who does what or who anybody is. They just say, oh, bring this up. I don't know why they want me to bring it up, but I bring it up. I don't know any of you. So again, with all this that I'm putting up and what I put up before, I don't know who any of you are. I don't know your names, who's doing what, or whatever. Not even in my situation. Because believe me, well, I mean, I do know, but I learned the last time because they're not telling me anything anymore because I used to tell all, what was going on. So now they're not telling me anything. But, I mean, they're listening to me right now, but that doesn't mean that I don't know. But I'm still keeping silent for a reason. and everyone will know why I kept it silent. But they'll all know. Anyway, all around the world, who all of you are. You know, people don't care. Also, ones who think that it's funny and thinking, you know, it will stop someone looking at videos, doing, you know, or whatever, like messing with the internet. You know, that's why with that video that I said about the beginning, where that person was reacting to the Trump float or whatever. Well, I had to, I don't know how many times, 5 times, it might have been more than that, 5 times I had to redo the internet for the video to work. But the thing is, every time that I would do that, it would start all over again and stop where it didn't finish in the spot. So I couldn't really look at it. You know, again, I don't care. And I'm not asking who this is about, because it's not personal. You know, I mean, all of you did make it personal with me, because you don't know me and I don't know you. But you see, I don't need to do anything, because I know what's going to happen. By spirit. Because God handles everything for me. I handed everything over to him, and whoever he has down here, and my team has whoever they have. I'm staying out of it. But the thing is, you know, it's not me who will do anything. It's not me you have to be afraid of. Well, in a way. I mean, I'm not going to get into that, but yeah, you need to be afraid of me. But it's the ones, like I said, who are beside me, in front of me, behind me, and also from spirit, who really you have to be afraid of. You were told, and it's not only me that you were told by. Now you will be. You were told over and over and over again. And all this stuff that's constantly being repeated to say and make aware is ridiculous. Like, really. God, has told me, the Team Empire, I'm just saying the Team Empire, that's the ones who, chose the light side and get dark and light naturally, not by forced. They're making it better. Remember, 2025 is here soon. And we're making progress. And it will be a lot more by 2025. Because like I said, they're beyond mad. No more innocent ones getting in the middle. And like I said on my other video, what was it? Oh, God is asking for more help. And I know that people are doing that now. But remember, make sure you get the authorities. Don't do something stupid and get in the middle of something, dangerous or whatever. As soon as you hear, like, say, a child is bullying or going to do something, as soon as anyone, I don't care if they're telling a friend or a group saying, hey, in a chat or whatever, oh, I'm going to bring this, to school or whatever. You need to work fast and call the authorities right away to put a stop to it before more innocent ones get in the middle. And ones like like that, they don't care if you're a friend or not. Remember that. Because what is going on for them to have that reaction, you don't know what that will be. And that's for anything. It is sad that people can't trust anybody, without anybody, blabbing other people's business or whatever. That's not how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to help each other, protect each other, protect each other's children. And making it better for our children and ourselves and everyone. This way our children could teach their children, and etc., etc. It's called break bread. That means break together in, love or peace. And it also means that you have dinner, break bread with each other together as a family. Have dinners once a week or whatever. Not you break bread in hatred, jealousy, and whatever. That's not how it goes. I don't know whose idea it is. Well, you need to, like I said, you need to clear out your mind of knowing, because, well, they're going down anyway. The ones that keep thinking that they could do whatever through spirit or down here in, calling up, whatever. It's all going back to them. But they're bringing more and more in to attach to people. This way, people won't wake up. You need to know the difference. If you know that you are of the light, meaning good, and you take each day by day, whatever, and you know that you won't do revenge on somebody, or, you know how to solve, then if you feel different or you want to take revenge or whatever, to push that out. You know the difference. I did a video about all that. I'm not going to repeat. It's one thing of repeating something. That is good. There's I don't know how many out there that is repeating, saying what I'm saying, and we need, all of us, we need to, come together and make it better. The light is winning, but we have to make sure and work together. The light's going to win anyway, but you know what I mean. And take everything naturally with the dark and the light, how it's supposed to be. And I did a video about, the true meaning of Halloween. Hallow is, the eve of All Saints, where both days that you're supposed to connect with your ancestors and, learn how to face your fears and negativity and, get rid of it. And ask your of the light to protect you from all that. And All Saints is, Friday, and apparently Saturday. It's a, what is it? I don't know. It's the Night of the Dead or something like that. I just saw that. Where was that? They're saying Mexicans and others, they do that tradition. They acknowledge their ancestors and honor them, and that's what we're supposed to do. Not draw up, all chaos and stuff like that. Things are supposed to happen naturally, not force. And this is where everything got messed up, where, people are arguing or harming people. Oh, that one over there, they don't deserve that. I've been working and doing this and doing that, whatever. I should deserve it. Well, if you deserve it, then maybe something you're not doing or letting go. Stop blaming people. Think about, who were you around that something got attached to you, that, Maybe they're drawing your energy onto them for you to lose everything. I mean, come on, people. You know, drawing people's energy to bring to you. Do you know how dangerous that is? Apparently not. Yeah, you might suck up all their energy and stuff like that, to do whatever. But along with your energy and all that's attached to you, their energy, what are you trying to do? Do you know how hyper you will be and what that does to you? Well, first of all, let's put it this way. Be thankful you're still living. You have a chance to change. You take too much energy onto you. You out yourself. And I'm being nice. Because you keep doing crap like this, you're bringing in on more and more being attached to you. More you, drool up and, I'll take my situation. More you're sending to me, more they're going back to you, being attached to you. And remember, all the cords that were cut are all tied together. So more you bring, more gets tied to you. It's not attaching to me. I knew how to block everybody's energy and keep mine intact. So don't tell people that you know all about energy and trying to convince people, oh, well, if you do this, we get their energy and you could give it to me, but, just to, oh, I don't know, fill your oats or whatever you want to say. Oh, well, in order for me to get some of that energy, you have to sleep with me and you have to sleep with that and them and all that. Really? I know how it goes. Okay? And they're telling me all this. I would have never brought it up. Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you. They want me to bring this up too. And I can't stand, really, I cannot stand when ones pretend that they're in the military or wherever, or I don't know. Oh, I leave tomorrow in the military. Oh, I love you so much. I want something to remember you by. So, can we sleep together? I don't know how anybody could believe that. Okay? Now, if you're not married, you don't have a ring on your finger, you just met them, why would you do that? Why? And then you kick yourself because you found out that they lied to you, that they're really not in the military, and you happen to walk down the street or whatever and notice them and they're with someone else. Really? Apparently, these ones don't realize what our service people have to go through, which is another thing. Why is it that we have to do wars and stuff like that? For what? Lies? Because ones can't solve something and come together and figure out something? So all the servicemen, it doesn't matter who, what side, or whatever, how you say it, they're all in it, and whatever happens and ones around are all innocent in the middle of this war. I don't know why, military ones, like I said in my other videos, which I was told to bring up, I made 2 videos or 3 of the ideas and what is supposed to be done. Military ones can go over and help, our country, the state, United States, go to other countries, help them, like, I don't know. I think one of them was, we can help, dig where water doesn't reach to some people where they live, instead of them walking miles and miles for them to get water to bring back to where they live. That's what we should be doing. Working together. But anyway, this is long enough. Again, I'm just warning, they're beyond mad now. And like I said in the other video, 3 strikes, they're out. They fumbled. Checkmate. So, well, I hope this helps. And like I said, you need to recognize what I said in the beginning. I don't know who started that, but like I said, I knew another thing was going to, pop up again with the politics, and I knew that was going to come up. And it's wrong. Remember, it's not about winning. It's what you can do to help as a president. Not what lies you can tell. And then do the opposite. This way, everything can fail. But anyway, I'm going to leave it here. Gotta go. I still have a lot to do. And like I said, The ones that have been messing with me, you better be afraid. I have nothing to do with it. I'm just told. Because I had it with my internet, these videos that, I'm just sitting here having coffee, trying to look at videos and stuff like that. The only thing that actually works are all ads all the way through. Gee, I wonder how. When, I have to keep rebooting or whatever, and, stuff like that. I mean, it's not only that. I like to know how come every single time an airplane comes over or whatever, everything stops. I'm not into anybody's business, so you shouldn't be into mine, okay? Or anyone's. The only one's business you should be in is your own, your family, or whoever you're married to or dating, or your DM or whatever. That's if, you know, it's, meant. Yeah, you can have a normal conversation, whatever, get to know people, but you know what I mean. That's ridiculous. When it's being nosy, how do you like it if I went around being nosy about everything and everybody? And I'm talking about all these ones. Again, remember, I'm being silent. But remember who I have around me. Doesn't matter if it's down here or up in heaven or the underworld. So, with spirit and underworld, I say heaven or spirit, okay? I'm speaking about all. Remember, you don't know who I know or who knows me. And if I hear that you're thinking about anyone I know, it's not going to happen. Because spirit or heaven, especially God, is going to put a stop to it right then and there. And believe me, if you did it in front of me, which you're not going to be able to get near any of us anyway, don't think that I'm weak. I was told that I have a good right hook. And if I'm told to use it, I will. I'm not playing anymore. This is old. It's all uncalled for with, well, it just is. And there is more light all around the world. And we will have way more progress before 2025. And I was told that. So everyone that is helping out, working with God, you know, spirit and everything, and the authorities, etc., great job. Proud of all of you. And we can do this. Everyone is enough. We all matter. We could do or try anything when we put our mind to it. And if it doesn't, work out, like say you have an idea or something, if it doesn't work out, maybe it wasn't meant yet. Or maybe you're trying way too hard and you need to take a break. Remember, sometimes that happens. It's not that you're not meant for it. It depends. You have to, it's up. You have to look at it, whatever, which way. But anyway, I'm leaving it here. Sending lots of love, peace, light, and positive thoughts all around the world. Thank you. Ciao.